Good morning, folks. First, I'd like to say a big thank you for subscribing, watching the series. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I do my best. Maybe I'll get better. I hope so. So hey, I wanted to do a real quick show on the tools I'm going to use. NVBEA, thank you so much for asking about what tools I use, so you can go out and kind of have a better idea of what you're going to use out there. Let me show you what I'm taking on this big trip, because I'm not screwing around. I think I got everything I need. I think, and I didn't forget too much. So first off, let's start with the sluice boxes. Oh, by the way, nice view, right? Right? Like that? It took me a little driving around to find this spot, so I hope you enjoy it. Obviously, madmining.com from Bill. Bill gifted me the sluices and a couple of tools here. I want to say that, you know, out front, you know, he's not buying me off. He's just, you know, he enjoyed the videos, and I enjoy making them. So, what's wrong with that? But anyways, this is a small box. I think last time I called this a 34-inch box, or a 30-inch box. This is actually, I believe I saw it as a 34-inch box on his site there. I left the handle off. Normally, you know, you get the handle to attach to have a carry handle there, but that was too heavy, so I decided to shave the weight. But, you know, nice box. Works good. Comes together with 1, 2, 3 bolts at the top there. This flare sits sideways here, so it is packable. Pretty nice there. So yeah, small box, works well. I like it. And then the boss, the machine. This is the 53-inch flare sluice. Guess what? Madmining.com. Love it. This is the first box I've ever had, and I'm actually glad I went with one this big, because I can't outwork this box. I can you know, just work on it all day by myself, and the box, you know, really doesn't get overdone, which means I can put a couple people on it, and I've done it, and it works good. I like that. Big box, moves a lot of material. So yeah, I put this through its paces. You know, replace the carpet once. The carpet needs to be replaced as time goes on. I also did some modifications to some of the ribbing in here. I've made it double wide. I've removed some of the ribs to make it double wide there to catch some of those bigger flakes I see down in the San Gabriel River. Yeah, nice kind of low drag, low profile riffles in here. Still traps the black sands, but allows a nice flow over the top. So that's you know, that's how it works there. I've customized that. I've also customized the handle here with some padding from some bicycle handlebar tape, and then the standard duct tape on top of that. Now, if that weren't good enough, bam! What is that? Well, that is a sort of like a classifying screen, and this fits on there just like that. And so you can see, it gives you kind of a ramp there for the large stuff to come up and over. Skips over a couple of the riffles. That'll allow the smaller nuggets and flakes to drop behind the first couple of riffles there. And the big stuff, as long as you're running this box with enough water, your big stuff is going to keep on going. So man, this screen, this is your classifier. That's it. No more round classifier, shaky. I'll show you another choice I got there, but this is automatic. Now, just like my buddy Will, Dr. Frankensluice, I've been customizing too. So let me show you a close-up here. I don't know if you can see this, just like my gold, haha. I grabbed a drill bit. I made some enlarged holes here, because what happens here is right above this, you got a stack of water, and so I just wanted to help it go down and get underneath the screen a little bit better. Also, if you can see the screen, about an inch back here, 1.25 inches back, I put another angle down. and that gives me a little more ramp, and it also tucks this this lip right behind the plate that's there. Makes a we'll see. I've still yet to test it out, and if I don't like it, I can always you know, set that back to original. So that's the classifying screen there that Bill also offers on madmining.com. Check out the Socal Sled. Barrel, cut in half, pretty standard, right? This material, found at Home Depot, was like $20 for 15 foot of this probably 4 foot tall screen. This is like a PVC style screen at a 1/2 inch. So I've got a couple of choices here. I can throw my shovel loads directly onto this, smack it around a little bit, classifies for me right into the bucket, scoop it off with the shovel, boom, big rocks are gone. My other choice is I can release this and put a little sag in the screen. I can put some water in there, and I can actually wet classify into this bucket too. So this actually was the marriage of a couple of great ideas. You know, I'm sure you guys have probably seen the drums before. They seem to be pretty prevalent up in my canyon. But my buddy Will, the doc, he found this material at Home Depot. He's always got his eye out for good-looking stuff. So he's been using this, but he bungee corded it, and I didn't like the bungee cord underneath because your bungee cord's gonna fray. It almost got lost on one of the guys the other day. So I said, let's do this right. Check this out. Stainless steel carriage bolts with a nylock nut. It's not gonna loosen up. It's not gonna rust. It's not gonna snag on anything. And all I had to do was just nip one of these little cross pieces, and it fit right over the head of that. So even if this hole wears out, guess what? I can move it over a couple inches, make a new spot, and I can reuse this probably, hopefully at least 10 times, something like that. The Socal Sled. All right, other tools. The lightweight shovel, the fiberglass lightweight shovel. And when that breaks, the real one, the wooden shovel. That's the last resort if this other shovel busts, which it might. My toothpick. Hold on, had some breakfast. All right, that's my toothpick. It's my 3/4 size crowbar there. Does great. Gives me some good force if I'm going down, driving into some material there. Gives me enough prying and you know what I need, and it's got the right weight. There's bigger ones, and they're better for leverage, better for digging, but man, they're you know, you add on another 5 pounds, 8 pounds. Okay, the basic stuff. Clay, thank you, sir. Found a nice little chisel for me, kind of thing. This I found it at a yard sale. Great price. Good job, Clay. Standard rock hammer. You know what that is. And at Harbor Freight, a little stainless steel wire brush. I'm using this now to clean off bedrock, and so I can wipe it off into a pan or something like that. No, I'm good.
Who are you?
Nobody?
You Indian?
No?
No, you're on Indian land?
No, I didn't actually. I didn't see any signs or anything yet.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to I don't care, man. If you want,
I'm fucking with you, bro.
Yeah, you'll be on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, some pretty fellas talk to some, but Jesse said I could.
That's right.
Alright, bro. Alright, man. Yeah, from the bottom of the sign down there.
Oh, alright, alright. Cool. Yeah,
You're cool.
I'm not leaving any trash or nothing weird, nothing like that.
Yeah, bro.
Thanks, guys. So that was Jesse. He was checking me. he pulled up. His first question was, "Are you Indian?" I'm like, I don't know. Maybe like a little bit back there, but you know, I told him no. But yeah, he was checking me. He was like, "What the hell are you doing?" So anyway, so I showed you the brush. Let's go on to the cool tool. More Mad Mining. Mad Mining crevicing tool. Nice little hard rubber handle. Standard crevicing tool. Pretty straightforward. I'm sure he tempered that tip also. The Mad Mining 2-in-1 crevicing tool with the hook at one end, and then kind of a little nugget buddy right there that kind of gives you a little bit of channel there to sneak a nugget in there and pull it on out of that crevice if you can find it or get it all the way in there. Another Mad Mining 2-in-1 crevicing tool. You got your hook and you got the stainless steel scoop on that side. Check that out for that really fine stuff that you got to get to in that little crack. I am digging this scoop. Like that tool. This is probably going to be my favorite tool. Okay, probably my favorite crevicing tool. My next favorite tool is the pick. It's the small pick. No, that's not a stealth fighter. That's the Mad Mining pick. Again, nice medium density rubber handle there. Solid handle. Plate steel on top. That's, you see the design there? And he's got some channels here. Looks like some little mountains. And this is actually he showed me that this design has some merit and some use to it. If you dig out an area, say you got a metal detector. This is good for metal detecting. If you dig out an area and you pull this along, it's going to leave 3 tall mounds of material there. And what that's going to do, you're going to be able to go with your pinpointer, and you'll be able to check each of those separate mounds to kind of figure out where your thing is. So it kind of spreads out your material in an even manner, so that you can save some time and you know, hopefully find some more of those bottle caps or pull tabs or whatever you're finding out there. You metal detectors, MDs. Now, my buddy. The big one. The big Mad Mining pick. Look at this. Oh, baseball bat status. Beautiful handle. Again, medium density rubber grip. It's not a light density. It's not going to fall apart. Plate steel. Pretty similar design. This one has already been seasoned, so it's got a little character already. And that's how it looks. And those are my tools. Aside from that, a bucket, a couple of pans, some gloves, you know, the other kind of stuff. Oh yeah, let's talk about security. You might have already seen one of them by now. Here's one. Counter assault bear deterrent. Well, hopefully I don't have to see how this does. Hopefully I don't have to reach for this ever. My concern is, I was reading the label. I'm a label reader. My concern is it's capsaicin and related capsinoids is only 2%. So what is? Hopefully it's I don't get that, because I remember the other pepper sprays at 10% or higher. So I don't know, 2%. Counter assault people, find this video. Leave a comment on the bottom. Tell me why 2% is sufficient for a bear. If I can use 10% on a guy, why is 2% sufficient on a bear? I'll keep that in mind if I have to use this. Now if things get really crazy, if I got a big animal that I need to persuade, I got a new toy. First one of these I've ever had. You've heard of the SOG company, S-O-G, make a lot of nice knives and stuff? Check out the SOG Tomahawk. What's that, 14 inches long? Something like that. Look at that little beauty. Nice blade on it. Spins around, you got your pinpoint. I believe this is a notched hammering zone, so you can use this as an in-between the hammer, something like that. Yeah, Tomahawk. That's the first one I've had. I don't know, but it's I dig it. I dig it. So anyways, folks, that's it for the tools. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back in a little bit. Thanks for watching.